Hey, good morning, YouTube. Good morning, YouTube. This is Gerald from LitTube. Haven't spoken a lot, actually, on face-to-face or even YouTube Live for all that matter. But this morning, another accusation has come out. Matt Lauer of NBC's Today Show was fired over sexual allegations and accusations. It was determined by NBC that what he did was obviously really bad. The subject matter in general, sexual assault, sexual abuse, that's all bad. And he's just one of a few on a long list of celebrities and politicians as of late that have been caught up in this. And me personally, it hits home because some of the most important people in my life are women. My sisters, my mom, my fiance, my aunts. And I think about them because I talk to them quite often, especially my sisters and my fiance. And they echo kind of what, not as severe, but kind of what a lot of these allegations are saying, just the creepiness. And it's like, when does it stop? And then you start to think, why? You know, in a lot of these cases, these are people of power, senators, actors, directors, you know, film producers, owners of companies that are doing this. And it's almost like they're using their power to really just, how do I put this in words? Really, they're abusing their power, simply put. And it's really disgusting. Now, I'm a little bit ashamed that we at LitTube haven't spoken on this. I feel like this is something that we should have spoke on probably a while ago. But we are doing it now. We are getting to it. And I think this is something that's definitely developing. I mean, Matt Lauer is, when you think of Matt Lauer, he's the face of NBC News. NBC Today Show. You turned the TV on, that's what you saw. And that's one of also the other crazy things. It's like a lot of these people, Kevin Spacey, Jeremy Piven, Al Franken, a lot of these people are people that everyone knows, that they've watched on TV, they watched in movies, they see them speak at events, they're on the news. These are people that have access, have power, and again, these are people, people know these people, and it's a little hard, actually, in a sense, because it's like, I was a huge House of Cards fan. I'm a huge House of Cards fan. And when those allegations came out, this accusation came out, I was like, what? Really? Like, I couldn't believe it. And it's almost like, you know, for a lot of people, it's like, wow, like this shock value. It's almost like, what the hell do we do next, you know? You know, when one of your favorite actors gets called out on this stuff, but that's no excuse. And that's the number one thing I want people to take away from it. That just because they're a celebrity, just because they're a person in power, a politician, that is no excuse to treat people that way, to be a creep, to hound on women. That shit's wrong. Point blank and simple. You know, I do think a lot about a lot of my female friends, like the women in my family. And, you know, there's only so much that I can do, but I always constantly think about it. I hear these stories and it pisses me the fuck off. Because it's like, again, at what point do you get the idea that you can just do whatever you want? To women, and men too. You know, this happens to men too. This isn't just an isolated incident. Again, the Kevin Spacey situation with a underage boy. But again, where does it stop? And I'm hoping that the way that things are going, people being held accountable, I'm hoping that this trend continues because it does need to stop. It is something that does need to end. Well, I'm about to go into work, but I really wanted to speak on it, you know, right now, at least as it's happening. I felt like I couldn't wait any longer. I wanted to do an episode for our new show Over the Line, maybe talking about it, but I said, fuck it, I'll just do it live. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Follow us for other content, and simply put, just stop being a creep. Like, don't be a creep. Just simply put, I'm not saying you the viewers are, but just don't. All right, guys, take care.